Bitch, I'm charging up. Y'all come into the room. Come on in. Come on, bitch, because you know what? I felt like I was real nice in that last review, but bitch, tonight, I'm finna get it crunk. Oh, I'm finna get it crunk. Let me get my notes. Let me get my motherfucking notes. The Twixt Takeover. Book your trip right now at www.twixtrip, TWIXT trip.com. We're going to Punta Cana next year. October something through the something. So book it. I can't even see these comments. They a little far. They a little far, but I wanted y'all to get into this. Listen, we are talking about Chasing Atlanta, Season 6, Chasing Forever, Episode 2. Y'all want to know what I think? This whole not pulling like how I needed to. I needed to. Bitch. Because we got to get into it. Listen. How y'all doing tonight? Praise the Lord. What's today? Today is Thursday. It's Thursday night. The show comes out on, I don't know when the show come out. I just, when I see it go live, I tune in, child. So make sure y'all following all the Chasing Atlanta, Chasing Reality pages so y'all can watch the stuff. Y'all can get into it. It's just crazy. Now we almost got 100 people in here. Come on, share it live. Because, I ain't gonna be able to eat this and talk. I'm not. I'm gonna have to eat that after I'm done. Just warm it back up. Listen! What y'all saying? I miss y'all too. How did y'all feel about the episode last night? Before I even talk, how did y'all feel about the episode? If you watched last night's episode on Chasing Atlanta, Chasing Reality, Episode 2, Season 6, write your thoughts down in the comments as I readjust my light so y'all can get it. Right. Hey! How y'all doing? Actually, as y'all write y'all comments down, what y'all thought about the episode last night, y'all tell me what y'all thought, and I'm going to say a prayer. Father God, I come to you humbly as I know how, thanking you, first of all, for everything you blessed us with. Thank you for giving me a new day. Please forgive me of all my sins, knowingly and unknowingly. If our covenant has been broken, Lord, please restore it. Lord, I ask that you off in my mouth, off in my attitude, because I'm fired up. I'm a little fired up, and I need you to put some of your holy water down on the situation to cool me down just a little bit. Help me watch my mouth. I'm submitting to you. I'm going to try my very best, God. I thank you for all things. In your name we pray. Amen. Let me follow my notes. So, we finally see the Season 6 intro. The intro is here. I'm so glad that Dario did not change the theme song because that was in discussions before the season began. They were thinking about remixing the theme song, and I was like, well, y'all, if this is the last season, why are we changing the theme song on the last season? For 6 years, the people have heard, life is truly what you make it. It's not Chasing Atlanta if you don't hear that in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm happy to know when I saw the theme song hadn't gone anywhere. The intro was pretty nice. To be quite honest, I'll be very straight up with y'all. I didn't really pay attention to the intro. I was just trying to see who was the first person and who was the last person. Because in any show, and I'm going to tell you this, in any show, whoever comes on first and whoever comes on last, Alpha and Omega. And so I was like, now listen, I know Miss Dario not gonna try me, girl, don't pull it. If I ain't the first, I damn sure better be the last. And honestly, at this point, I better be the last. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care who feel the way that I say that, because bitch, I've been here consistently for 4 seasons, putting in hard work. I've been to every city at least twice. I done gave y'all spinoffs. I done appeared on the spinoffs. Bitch, on the last season of Chasing Atlanta, Oliver Twixt better be in the end. Now, if I wasn't in the end, I was gonna take it like I take a whole lot of stuff, which we gonna talk about. But you know, on the inside, I was like, well, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that you put me in the starring spot, either in the beginning or the end. You know, I've been in the beginning, and now for the last season, it ends with beautiful, I thought. Okay, so we're back at the barbecue, child. Lord, let's all breathe together. We've already established that gray wig, the jean outfit with my stomach hanging out was a no. It was a no, you know? And while I'm always proud of how I look, bitch, because at the end of the day, it's all about the inner confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the inner confidence. But I looked at it, I said, oh no, Miss Oliver. Oh no, we're not gonna do this either, no, bitch. We got to turn this on. Hey. Yes, cool me down all the way. I looked a mess. I looked a hot mess. But I feel like it was honestly a reflection of the environment I was in. It was a hot mess. It was a hot, skewered on the Barbie, grill, charcoal, shit burning down, tearing up this nice lady's house mess. Dominique and Kendra get to fighting. Well, Kendra jump at Dominique. Somebody said, what flavor C-Shot got in this hookah? All of them. I bought all of them, just mixed them all together. We feeling real mixy. What did I write? Kendra fight. I don't like Kendra fighting. And because I know things that happen after that scene, I'm going to talk very slow so that I can catch myself from being too honest. As a viewer, as a participant, I will be lying if I said it wasn't exhausting to see Kendra act the way that she does. Now, granted, with me saying that does not invalidate her feelings. That does not invalidate her experience. That does not invalidate her trauma. However, for me, who also has experiences, feelings, and my own trauma, at some point, we have to stop. We have to stop before it gets worse. You know what I'm saying? And we have to know at what point are our actions either aiding or hindering. And Kendra, like myself, has found success on social media outside of Chasing Atlanta, right? I think Kendra is a star. And y'all have heard me say this multiple times. If I don't think gotta manage Kendra. If I was over Kendra's social media and just what she did on social media, that bitch, I can guarantee you, would be making at least $10,000 a month. At least $10,000 between views, between sponsorship deals, between, like, girl, just listen to me. Listen to me and do like I say. Kendra is a fucking star. icon, honestly. And I'll even go as far as to say there's probably a handful of people when you think about Chasing Atlanta who helped build, what's the word they say? Who helped build the story, the pillars, the foundation of Chasing Atlanta. Kendra is definitely down there alongside me, alongside Lauren, alongside, I even go, those are just the names that come up to me right now. No shade to nobody else, but I gotta keep this going. And I feel like when she gets on camera and allows her feelings to take her to those places, it just sets her back. And I'm just looking at the potential, the monetary, potential in Kendra. And I'm just like, mama, just know. Like, do you know how you can like boss up and be like a queen in a situation, still get your point across, still cuss a bitch out if you need to, but still walk away like with the crown on your head and everybody like clapping you on? Everybody, myself, the fans, want to see Kendra win. And I don't know what it's gonna take because my degree is in music, okay? And I work in social media and the arts and all the other stuff. So I don't know shit about getting a bitch right. All I know is, you know, you go to Jesus, you get your good therapist, and you try to do right. If you want to do right, you're gonna do right. But I don't know how that works for everybody else. It's just at some point with my sister Kendra, and Kendra is my sister. Kendra is my friend. It's everything I'm saying right now is coming from a place of love. It just has to stop, and it can't. It just can't continue to be everyone's fault. You know, it can't. It can't. It can't. And here's my thing too. And y'all know my stance. And anything I've done, bitch, ain't no hoe gonna get no power over me. I am in full control of this to the down to my feet. They ask you right now, but they mine, and I'm in control of it. I can't do nothing, won't do nothing that I don't want to do, and nobody's actions, decisions, what they say is gonna round me up to a place where I'm like, bitch, no. First of all, and I'm gonna keep it real. I can't even really mince no words. I'm just gonna keep it straight. I'm probably gonna, you know, I ain't gonna regret it because I don't give a damn. Ain't no bitch in the world, let alone ain't nobody on Chasing Atlanta, can ever say anything about me, to me, that will make me fret or waver. Because I know who I am. I know what I've done. The proof is in the pudding. And the people eat it up. If you know who you are, and you know what you're capable of, you know what you can do, you know how you view yourself, what does it matter what somebody else does or does not do? Who gives a flying fuck? Fuck them. Fuck them. That's why my ass ain't got many friends on the show, because I don't give a damn. I do try to give a damn. Let me calm down. I really do try to give a damn. But ultimately, at the point at which, bitch, it's darn if I do, darn if I don't. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. You mean to tell me your opinion about me means more than what I think and know about myself? Jesus. I wish like hell I would. I wish like hell I would. The day I do it, I want all y'all to jump through the motherfucking screen and whoop my ass. Beat the shit out of me. Beat the shit out of me. I just want Kendra to get to a place to really recognize who she is, how people view her, the potential she has, and where she can go. You know, many people have to try. Many people have to put in work. Kendra already got it. Kendra is light years ahead of a lot of us. She already got it. She got it. Fuck these hoes. And again, me saying fuck these hoes ain't got shit to do with Dominique, because I really don't know. I mean, I know, but I don't really even care to analyze on who right, who wrong between Kendra and Dominique. I don't even know. So this ain't got nothing to do with whether I feel like Dominique was in the wrong, Kendra was in the wrong. It's all crazy bullshit to me, honestly, if you ask me. I just, you know, if it ain't making no money, why we doing it? In my opinion. If it ain't making no dollars, why we doing it? I just want Kendra just to which she is, and y'all stay tuned. I just want Kendra to really rest in her queendom and her superstar that is on the inside of her, to rest in it and not give a damn what comes, what goes, who stays, who leaves, who say what, who do what, who gives a goddamn, who gives a fuck? Is it any money out your pocket? Is it? If the bank account ain't going down, bitch, petty chit chatter really don't matter as long as my pockets stay getting fatter. Who gives a fuck? All right. And while y'all heard me on the show say, like, you know, like when Kendra was jumping at me and, you know, jumping at other people, y'all was laughing, but I don't think nobody deserves to be assaulted unless you're doing some type of assault. Catch. Put a pin in there. I don't think nobody deserves to be assaulted unless you are, unless they doing the assaulting. Then, you know, tear that ass up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. Dominique getting assaulted and dragged. Y'all, I'm stuttering because I'm trying to watch my mouth. I'm, you know, because I'm a little turned. Because I literally just rewatched it again, and then, you know, some conversation shot. I'm just sick of it. I'm slightly sick of it, but it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. We're gonna get through it. Dominique didn't deserve to get jumped at, all of that. Like, nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that. And honestly, y'all have heard me say this multiple times. When it comes to this show, like, bitch, all the fights that have gone on this show, yes, it's gotten us plenty of views on YouTube. Yes, people know about us, but are we on the network? Are y'all making tens of thousands of dollars in bookings? Lyric say he want a piece of the corn. You want some, baby? Lyric, you can have whatever you want. You want it, and it's dripping. Let me bite it for you. I don't even know what I was saying. That's just time to move on to the next thing. Okay, I already talked about my diagnosis of Kendra. Kendra. If I had to give a treatment, I would just say Kendra needs unconditional, unwavering love. Unconditional, unwavering love. Unconditional, unwavering love. Someone just to hold her. Someone who's also gonna hold her accountable too. Cause Kendra do be wilding out. And she need to stop that shit, okay? She need to stop. She do be wilding out. But she just needs somebody to hold her, which is where I was trying to come from when I was speaking to her outside. I was trying to hold her accountable, but I was also just trying to just love on her. You know what I'm saying? Just pour what I can love, just love on it, and just try to speak some positivity into the baby. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the convo with Drew and Dominique on the outside, bitch. Let me tell you, when them hoes got to doing all that. And what y'all saw was a very condensed version. Y'all saw a very condensed version of the complete and utter chaos that went on that day. It was, people was running in and out, letting Rico mama good AC out the damn door. The camera people falling out, Carrie in the bushes. Shout out to Carrie. It was just craziness. Bitch, I had to eat. I was like, bitch, I'm finna fucking pass out. So I was like, I'm just gonna come on the curb. I didn't even know they was filming a scene. I had just got me some food to walk out and just to breathe. And then I saw Dominique and Drew, and I heard Drew get to talking. I said, let me go over here before Drew ass get this shit stirred back the fuck up, because bitch, you wasn't here when it was just a hurricane category 19 in this bitch. Don't come in here asking no questions. Don't try to be no mediator. Don't try to figure it out. Just come in, like Kendra said in season 3 to me during that dinner scene in Christmas. You should just sat right there and drink a motherfucking drink. Don't come in here saying shit. Just don't say nothing. We done calmed it down. Don't come in here getting riled up. Just shh. And I truly believe that Dominique was on his best behavior. I felt like he was. You know, like, I felt like he was. I didn't feel like he was being shady from what I saw in real time. Now, what y'all saw on the show, again, it's edited, it's condensed. What I saw in real time, I honestly felt like Dominique was being cool and being nice. And if I'm just being honest, I felt like with everything Kendra was going through with, you know, the loss of her trans sisters, the shit that was going on with, Wayne the Pain, some other shit. I just felt like Dominique was the easiest person for her to take it all out on, and so that's what we got. So, Drew, don't come in here. Just don't. I'm sorry, 7, don't come in here. 7, don't come in here with the turn up. Just shh, be quiet, let it go, please. And And so I decided to play mediator again. Between Dominique and Kendra. Here's my true opinion. A lot of people in this group revel in drama and in turmoil. They enjoy when people are fighting. Pay attention to the people who, and not only this season, Cookie, what the fuck is you doing? What you doing, mama? What you looking for? This bitch is like just crawling through everything in the house. Like she's like crawling underneath the chair, crawling underneath the table, the couch. Mama, it's food in the bowl. All right, mama. What was I saying? Pay attention to the people who revel and celebrate the chaos. Y'all can call me messy, which at times I can be. But at the end of the day, once it gets to that level of people shooting and stabbing each other, okay, y'all, let's bring this back. Let's calm this down. First of all, hey. First of all, I don't want to hear about this shit on social media. I really don't want to come to the next scene talking about this bullshit. Like, I really don't. So can we just please just, like, nip this in the bud? Because, like I said, Kendra wasn't really mad at Dominique. She was mad at Dominique, but Dominique wasn't the only reason she was mad. Dominique was, to me, being on his best behavior. I felt like he was. I felt like he was being on his best behavior. So, you know what? Let me stand in the middle. Now, granted, if it would have got crunk again, I don't know what the fuck my broken up ass would have done. Because I was honestly still healing. I couldn't sit on anything. I was still supposed to be bandaged up. Me thinking I'm a hot bitch. Coming out there with my stomach out. I done ate this fucking hot dog. Stomach swollen. I'm hurting. The sodium is killing me. I couldn't have broke them up if anything was going on. But I felt like my presence between them two did aid in them fixing it. You know, because I do feel like this group does respect me in a sense that, okay, when I'm like, all right, y'all, it's enough. Let's reel this in. They do listen. And I do appreciate that. And I don't take that for granted. You know, I appreciate the respect the cast does give me. But I'm like, all right, y'all. All right, let's break it up and let's fix it. Let's try. And we're gonna pray to live to see another day. And I was glad that they were able to fix it. What's next? Now I ain't gonna lie, bitch. I laughed when they cut to Wayne getting the fuck on. Which there was a small, I was still, for some type of reason, I think I had gone back outside. I think I was checking on Darius to see where he was. And Wayne actually passed me when he was leaving. I can't remember what he said. I just said, Wayne, I ain't in it. Let's just, you know, whatever. But Wayne got the fuck on. Wayne got the fuck on. Wayne said, listen, I don't got time. And I don't blame him. That was one of the smartest things I ever seen Wayne Payne do. He just got the fuck on. And for the rest of the day, at the barbecue was actually really good. What y'all didn't get to see, if y'all are still tuned in, put some ear emojis in the chat, because there was someone who was present from Chasing Reality Past. I don't know if they filmed it. I don't know. Listen, I ain't in the editing room. I don't be knowing. But I actually have footage of this. And like I told y'all, I'm going to be dropping. I'm actually going to do this tonight. I'm going to edit together the behind the scenes footage I got from the barbecue scene and put it on my YouTube so y'all can see. I see some ear emojis. Bitch, Devon was at the motherfucking barbecue. Y'all remember Devon from seasons 1 to 2. Devon was at the barbecue, bitch. And I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really be enjoying when I see the people from other seasons, from past seasons come, you know? I really wish, with this being the last season, as y'all know it, as y'all see it, I wish they would have invited back a lot of people, you know? Like, Oliver, I'll save it for later. You know, bring the people back. Bring them back. And honestly, at this point, as I'm watching the season, I'm like, we probably would have got a better season and some better scenes bringing them back, and other people back versus some of the casting decisions made this year. You know what I'm saying? Willa and Drew. I don't know too much about Willa and Drew situation. I mean, I knew about it, but I really don't got no opinion on it. What I will say is, I love how passionate Willa get. I just love it. I love everything Memphis about that bitch. It's very enjoyable. Like, she is very dedicated and true to her feelings. And you feel it. You feel every bit of it. Now I will say this. Now, what I'm about to say is no opinion on Willa and Drew's situation because, again, I don't got no dog in the fight. I'm not knowledgeable, and you know, I don't know the ins and outs of their friendship. But I will say this: when I heard Willa say, you know, she really needed her friend that day, and stuff like that, it triggered a conversation in me that I was typing in the live chat. A principle that I've adopted in my adult life that has honestly kept me sane and sturdy in times of confusion. You gotta be you and Jesus gotta be your number one everything. You can't depend on humans. You can't, because humans are prone to error. Humans are prone to letting you down. Humans are prone to not meeting your expectations, and you have to, in order to, girl, why is everything just falling? You really have to gird yourself, gird your loins, because the end is always near. If you know that reference from a movie, put it down in the chat. Me and my mom used to say that all the time. Gird your loins because the end is near. You really have to gird yourself to sustain, because trying to rely on people will always, I won't say always, but a lot of times it'll leave you fucked up, you know? And a lot of times when we expect things from people, or we find ourselves expecting things from people, we don't truly know what that person's perspective is, you know? We don't know what they're going through. We don't know what their feelings are. And we could be placing expectations on people who, by design of who they are, cannot live up to it. And honestly, it is not their fault. At least that's just what I believe. I have a principle in life that whatever I go through, whatever happens or does not happen, is no one's fault but mine. And I have the power to control it, to fix it, to remedy it, to get myself to the next level. I'm gonna go to God and I'm gonna pray to Him, and He gonna send me what I need, whether it be the right person, the right sermon, a Bible verse, a random act of kindness. I'm gonna go to God for all things. And I think that's really important to share and say, because I do see sometimes a lot of people be like, you know, my friend let me down. Now, if they said it was going to do something and don't do it, then that's completely different. You know, watch that. But turn to whoever your spiritual source is, whoever your hired, accredited, degreed help is, and let that be your number one. And let everything else that everybody offers. Is it nice? Yes. Is it helpful? Yes. To have people that you love and that know you, support you? Yes. But sometimes we can't have it that way all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? And in those moments, you gotta be able to reboot yourself back up. And this is coming from somebody 2 summers ago was around here depressed. My man had left me. My mama, I wasn't talking to my mama. My best friend at the time, I was here by myself, and bitch, I had to find a way to pull myself back up by the bootstraps and get back on the horse and keep on riding. And so I just encourage y'all who are listening to me to fine tune, if you believe what I'm saying, to fine tune that ability to be self-sustaining. You know you. And at the end of the day, sometimes, in a lot of situations, you can only really depend on you. Unfortunately, you know? But I'm glad Willa and Drew fixed it. I really do believe in Willa and Drew's friendship. And I do know Willa really loves Drew. And I know Drew really loves Willa. I'm so sorry. Willa and Seven, please forgive me. And I've talked to Seven. I'll be like, girl, you got to give me some time. Because my Aquarius brain, once shit get ingrained in here, it's hard for me to take it out. So just please be patient with me. I ain't being disrespectful. I'm just having a Freudian slip. The relationship with Willa and Seven, I believe in it. And it's very enjoyable to watch them be friends. And I'm so happy that they were able to fix it. And I mean, they still friends to this day. So the shit worked. It worked. All right, me playing ball with the people. Child, You know, I love Kendra, like I said, but it was just a lot of hollering and a lot of yelling. And at that point, I hadn't really been at the house a lot. And I was like, well, y'all take this bottle away from her. Take these cigarettes away from her. Let's have fun. It's not very often we as a cast get together. Say that 5 times. There's not a lot of times that we as a cast have the opportunity to be together. And so let's try to make some type of fun out of this. That's why I started the whole Shibuya game. Y'all, let's get out here and throw this little pigskin. Y'all surely know I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this damn ball, but I'm going to act like it. We're going to have fun. Let's just be silly. Let's just have a good time, which we did. And like I said, Devon was there. TTB and his partner was there. I just don't know. I was about to say husband. I don't know if they married or not. I'm going to say partner. His partner was there. Darius was there. Who else was there? It's a picture in my phone. I'm going to post the picture. I'm going to post all the videos. A lot of people was there. I just know Devon was there. And we actually did have a good time for the rest of the night. Is that all on the barbecue scene? Yes! Now we on to the plastic surgery cosmetic center with Troy, myself, and Willa Michelle. Willa and I making up. So, while we were on break, like Willa said, I had got booked to shoot some photos to promote this hair company, Phi Hair. They're the people who gave me the hair for the gray wig. And it just so happened that Willa and I were both booked for the same thing. And had I seen Willa before that? Because I want to say I walked past her another time. And I was like, you know what? Something in my spirit just said, just go over to her and let's just talk. And honestly, I'm insane in recounting how it happened. Mama immediately started apologizing. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, I had walked over a little defensive already because from previous experiences, my expectation was she'll give me a hard time, all of this. But once she did that, it neutralized me. I ain't gonna lie, it disarmed me immediately. And, I listened to her. I apologize for hurting her feelings because I never wanted to hurt or offend Willa. I don't know shit about getting her fired, but I ain't never got nobody fired from no real life job. That's not my thing. That's not my stilo. Bitch, it's hard out here being a person of color from the LGBTQ plus community out here trying to make an honest living for yourself. And like I said in my last review, the connection was a genuine one because I knew some of the things that Willa, was going through, and I felt like, helping her get that opportunity. Again, helping her get the opportunity would be amazing. So I don't know shit about helping her, getting her fired. I don't know shit about none of that. Well, I know about it. I just ain't had no involvement in it. But I'm glad that her and I were able to make up. And still to this day, me and the bitch is still cool. Me and her is all right. We is gonna be all right. There was another scene that we shot later on this season that I'm very excited for y'all to see, where we kind of delve more into, my standpoint, her viewpoint, and I respect Willa, and I feel like Willa, unlike some people who have been on this show, as it relates to me, chose to understand me for who I am and not view what I do as villainy or trying to be a bitch, because that's never in my heart. Like, I never walk into a situation saying I'm going to be mean to somebody, or I'm going to intentionally do some harm to somebody. I don't want to ask for forgiveness about some shit that I knew I shouldn't be doing. Like, I ain't gonna waste my praise to God about that type of stuff. I don't got time for that. But I do recognize that sometimes in being an adult, you do have to take accountability for your actions if they did hurt someone. And I was listening to Iyanla Van Zant one time, and she was like, if you are the embodiment of love, I'm paraphrasing, but she was like, if you are the embodiment of love and you want to be a person who is a purveyor of peace, ego cannot be in the way. It just cannot be in the way. Being a facilitator of peace, love, and harmony does not exist with ego. And so, as it relates to me and Willa, I just put my ego to the side, and I apologize, and I feel like she understands me, and I understand her. And if anything did go wrong, if there was a misunderstanding of any sort as we journey through this season, I do feel like me and her have the rapport where we can talk to each other like, girl, well, bitch, I felt this way. Okay, I'm so sorry. That wasn't my intention. I'm so sorry. I'll do better next time. And I feel like she's been doing better, and I've been doing better. And I respect Willow wholeheartedly. She has my full 100% respect. Aretha. All right. Recap the fight. You know, Troy wasn't there. He had to go to work. He got a job. I think Troy worked at Balenciaga. So he came, shot his little scene with Dominique and got the fuck on, you know, to get his coin fathers. So, you know, we was recounting the shit, you know, that's all I really care to talk about when it comes to that scene. Was that my last scene? Oh no. And then we went to, now I will say this, Troy, if you listening, we were supposed to go back to that spa. What happened? We were supposed to take the whole cast back to the spa. What happened? I was looking forward to seeing the treatments the people were going to select. I was very intrigued to see that take place. I wanted to be front row to see what each person was going to get, you know? Because I wanted to give some recommendations. You know, everybody else got opinions. I want to give my own fucking opinion. Yeah, Troy, why we ain't go back to the spa? Let me know. Text me. I want to know. I forgot about that until I saw the scene. I was like, we were supposed to go back there with the whole group. Anyways, practice with Tonka. I love ballroom. I've always loved ballroom. I think my best friend, Jasmine Brown from high school, we've been best friends since the 9th grade. We went to school together. I went to Morehouse. She went to Spelman. And after we graduated, she stayed up here. I stayed up here. That's been my best friend. 14 going on 15 years. She actually introduced me to ballroom music. She used to be singing it in the 10th grade in our AP, what was that? AP US government class. She used to be, I was like, girl, the fuck is you singing? And she used to play me the ballroom songs, and from there, that's how I learned about ballroom. I learned about ballroom music. And then in my last relationship, Quez used to really be into ballroom, the dancers, and we used to watch the little Bogan clips from OTA and the different, you know, iconic balls that they've had. I just was so enamored to see people who look like me, acting like me, in full regalia, full confidence, doing their own thing. Like, I like that for us, by us shit. The hell we trying to get acceptance for people who don't like us? Let's do our own thing. And I just always had this respect for ballroom. When Legendary came out, my respect and my infatuation for it went to a whole nother level. So it was very cool for me to attend a practice with Tonka, who was my friend, Rico and Jay, all of us are friends. It was really cool to see how they practice, you know, what they do, all that. It was really cool. Thank you, Tonka, for facilitating that experience for me. That was my first time ever seeing it. And as someone who is still interested in trying to do it, and I want to do it the right way because I want to be respectful to the culture and to the people who are already in it, who have like laid the foundation down. I don't want to be disrespectful as I try to enter into it. Having that experience gave me more knowledge and, you know, more reverence for the whole situation. What I wrote down, Kendra leaving. When I shot that scene, I already knew Kendra was gone, child. You know, I be knowing stuff. I really be knowing everything. I just be acting dumb. How was my acting dumb face in that scene? Because I already knew she was gone. You know, I think I was actually the first one to know that she was no longer returning. And Rico was being so melodramatic. Like, girl, if you don't say this shit, like, Kendra ain't coming back, she's going to go get some help and get herself together. Like, girl, I know you were active, but Jesus, it was Kendra. She's no longer going to be with us. I was like, Rico, Prince of the South, girl. If you don't cut it out, but I understand it. You know, whatever. You know, we praying for our sister. And then I took Rico to the side, and I'm almost done. I only got one more note, and I'm gonna show y'all what I got. The lies. We're gonna get to that. You know, the live is still up on my YouTube if you want to go watch it. If you want to watch it in its fullness. And while I don't think Chasing Atlanta and Dario, the people, had malicious intent in how they edited it, you know, they're just trying to get through a show. They're trying to give you the good part so we can keep on going. You know, I want you guys to go back and watch, if you care to watch exactly what I said, because I didn't say that no one defended me. I said I'm used to people not defending me. And I was speaking specifically to the moment where people was trying to say that I purposefully, tried to sabotage Kendra from being in the thing. Like, me and the girl have been cool all season. Bitch, that did nothing to me. Why would I purposely go out of my way on a project I'm spending my hard-earned money on to sabotage somebody, of all people, Kendra? Like, why would Oliver want to deal with that smoke from the people that's, that just think I'm just out to get? Why would I want to do? Why? Like, no, it was. I ain't gonna say it was Wayne's fault, but it wasn't Oliver's fault. And so in that moment, I was like, the only people that spoke up, I believe, was Ike and Aaron. I was speaking to that moment. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. I was happy that I was able to have a peaceful, amicable conversation with my friend, with another human being who was being respectful. And I feel like if everybody, a part of this situation, entered into conversations calm, not fired up, not trying to prove a point, but trying to just listen, we would get a whole lot more beautiful endings like what you saw with Rico and myself. And you heard me say, I'm not beyond reproach, because I'm not. I fuck up. I'm human. That's a part of being human. We fuck up. We don't do everything right. We can have the best intentions in the whole goddamn world, but if it still brings some type of harm or makes someone feel some way, like, you still got to take responsibility. I'm just not a person who responds well to people coming at me aggressive. I'll put my last dollar on the line. You have never seen me approach anybody on camera with disrespect. And I'm talking about disrespect in terms of already amped up, already hollering, already yelling, already over talking, already fired up. Now, throughout the conversation, if I feel like the person is trying to, they trying to give me some heat, in the beginning, I'd be like, well, bitch, what the fuck you want to do? Girl, like, I can argue with the best of it and have. This mouth don't stop. I was glad that me and Rico were able to showcase a mature conversation, because Rico is someone that I knew before this show. I believe Rico discovered me once I got on Chasing Atlanta. He had reached out to me. I shot like 2 of Rico's videos. I did the cover art for his album. And these are things that Rico has paid me to do. So Rico has supported my business, supported me. And I've in turn given him my creative, my creations to support his, to support his career. You know what I'm saying? We've done songs together. I think we got 2 songs? Two songs together. 2 songs together. We got a video together. Like, that's my friend. Girl, I don't want to fall out with you on the show. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, you're my friend, and we got to be friends after this, especially in an arena where people revel in people not being friends. Like, why would we throw away a sound relationship that has been sound for years? Like, I've been friends with Rico. I've been knowing Rico and communication with Rico since 2019. Yeah, it's like 4 years. We're not gonna do that. And I'm just glad that we were able to have a peaceful conversation. I know what I was saying when I stopped. A lot of times why people on this show get like a more bitchy Oliver when they come in with a problem. Because, bitch, first of all, you're not going to be talking to me any kind of way. You're not going to be yelling at me. You're not going to try to fight me and expect me just to sit there and just be like. Now, with Rico with a K, I did it with him because the shit was funny and I just ain't think he really deserved a fired up Oliver. Like, but you got to be somebody like Kendra, or season 3, you got to be someone like Lauren. You got to be a big fish in the pond for me to get up and be like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just for me. I'm not gonna waste my time on somebody that's just, to me, they ain't no trophy, they ain't no medal, they ain't no certificate for me to claim and be proud of. So I ain't gonna get that to you. Yeah. all of my opinions on episode 2. I will say this. And Lord, this is the moment I need you to come down, but I gotta say it. I don't got to say it, but I want to say it. There's a lot of lying going on. It's a lot of lying going on. And it's just not one person. There's a lot of lying going on. It's a lot of lying going on. And while I won't get it crunk all the way and expose the truth, like what I know to be true, what I can prove, to be true, because I won't. It's just a lot of lying. And I'm talking about lies like how y'all see me sitting right here with this fucking wig on my head. And when I get up tomorrow, I'm like, I ain't have no wig on my head. What you talking about? I ain't have that type of line. As someone who really, really cares about the show, I really, really care about the show. I care about the people who make the show. It is truly a labor of love, this Chasing Atlanta shit for me. I'm just sick of the people lying. To me, it really ruins the show. It ruins. It just ruins it. It ruins it. The beauty about Devon, say what the fuck you want to say about Devon, but Devon was 100% complete honest. Say what the... Well... And it's really hard for me. It's hard for me. As someone, bitch, I ain't never lied to y'all on the show. The fuck I need to lie to y'all for? Y'all ain't Jesus. If the shit fucked up, it's fucked up. If I did it, I did it. Who gonna whoop my ass? Ain't nobody did it yet. What we lying for? What we faking for? What is this? 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 It's just the LIES's for me. It's just lies. And I just don't understand how grown people who pay good taxes, at least y'all supposed to be paying taxes. Bitch, I got my tax bill the other day, bitch, I almost fell the fuck out. I said, girl, I didn't know this is how they get shaken up here. Not, bitch, this is a whole separate conversation. And listen, I'ma always vote Democrat because I care more about the people's rights and the people living and the people being protected than money. But I'm like, shit, bitch, I understand why some black people be like, well, girl, when Trump was in office, girl, you know what I'm saying? The money was good. Now, you know, they gon' I got to laugh about it to stop from crying. You know, they don't give a fuck about how the police treat us and all the other shit, but the money gonna be right. The money gonna be right. Anyways, that's a whole other conversation. Y'all make sure y'all get out there and get registered to vote. Research who the people in y'all jurisdictions and all this other stuff. Make sure y'all get out there and vote. Please vote. Please vote. Please vote. Please vote. Vote. Be a part of the change. Don't be sitting at home scratching your ass, complaining, scrolling on the phone, you know, chewing bubble gum, being one of them. Go out there and vote. But going back to the show, I miss authenticity. I miss authenticity. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, because it hasn't been only this season. It's something that's honestly been a plague, I feel like, for all of Chasing Reality. And I blame Lauren. I blame Lauren from season 1 coming on, being a grand high bitch that she was, and got all these people thinking that you got to come on Chasing Atlanta and make up stuff and go get this. And listen, everything on Chasing Atlanta from Oliver Twixt has been my 100% real motherfucking life, my 100% real motherfucking reactions. I ain't premeditate no reads. Half of the time I don't even know what the fuck be going on. And I just be like, oh, okay, well, we got to deal with this today. And a large part of me is very happy that this iteration of Chasing Atlanta, as you know it, is coming to an end, because a lot of people just need to rest. A lot of people just need to rest. Just go rest. Just go rest. You know, just go rest. And, you know, when the train get picked up and it starts chucking along, you know, just stand on the sideline and just watch and just wave and cheer us on. Because it's like, I'm tired. I'm honestly just tired of working with people who, one, are liars, who truly don't really want to see the show be successful, who do everything in their power to yeah. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. Like, I'm really sick of it. And I'm glad this iteration of Chasing Atlanta, as we know it, is coming to an end, so that a lot of the lies can also come to an end. And, you know, me and Daria have a joke. Well, we blame each other, you know. Yeah. What else do I want to say, though? You know what? I do want to shout out a couple of people, though. I first want to shout out Dominique, who I think is doing a fabulous job. A fabulous job in everything that he's doing. I think he has really evolved on the show, which I always, if you go back to my reviews from season 4, I always liked Dominique for the show. You know, I didn't like what the fuck he was doing a lot of times. I felt like it was a little, you know, premeditated, you know, for a TV show, just instead of just letting real life just play out. But I always liked Dominique for the show, and I feel like this season we see him in full force. Like, his scenes, I enjoy his scenes. I enjoy his green screens. I enjoy Dominique on the show, and I feel like he is one of the pillars for this season. I'm really enjoying him. I love Seven this season. I think Seven looks amazing. I think Seven is having very mature conversations. I think Seven is popping on the screen like she pops. And I enjoy it. I enjoy watching her. I enjoy watching Rico Cassadine. I feel like Rico Cassadine is doing an amazing job. His green screens are funny. They're very lighthearted. And I'm enjoying them. I really wanted to give the three of them their kudos, you know? Because I'm enjoying them. And again, I don't know what's right or wrong. Mainly, one, I don't give a fuck if it don't involve me, and two, I don't really be trying to investigate the children's business to really get into what's right or wrong, because listen, I be having my own shit I be dealing with. I don't got time to worry about another bitch. But in terms of the show and what I feel like the show needs, like, listen, let's talk about it right quick. Chasing Atlanta is on YouTube, right? It's a web series, right? When Chasing Atlanta first started, Chasing Atlanta was really one of its kind. I think Bad Boys with, I don't want to say the wrong name, so I am going to try to be specific, but Bad Boys, Karan. Yeah, Karan. That's Karan. That's not JL, because JL is G status, I think. I be fucking them up. I don't be knowing y'all. I just show up to my scenes and work and take a black ass home. And now, not even within the last 5 years, the landscape has changed. So many people are independently producing their own shows. You got shit like Zeus. Now that's TV. It's 100 million web series about people of color all chasing their dreams. This girl has so many names. Chasing, we grinding, we on the way up, we setting it off. You know, girl, we in Atlanta, LA, Dallas, New York, Miami, Chicago, Nashville, Kentucky. We just everywhere. It's 100 of them. And all of them are intense. All of them are really intense shows. Somebody has to be the outlier where we not gonna do that. We're gonna be different. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We may do some of this, but we're not gonna do that. And I also say this too, and I'm all over the place. I'm done with my review. I'm just just rambling right now. I feel like in years past, I would say, because I've been there season 3, 4, 5, 6. And every season has had chaos, right? But I feel like last season, season 5, we really worked together. We worked together. Like, bitch, I don't like you and stuff like that. But girl, we here to do a job, and we gonna make it good. We gonna give it our all. We gonna tell our stories, and we gonna support each other. I felt like last year's cast was probably, and even season 4 at the reunion, the way we were able to all come together and really talk. I feel like season 4 going into 5, we were truly a team working together. Now it's every man for itself, and don't nobody honestly give a damn. And I feel like even though the show, it got the drama, everybody back, everybody greeting, it's missing a magic. It's missing a magic, and that's the part that's frustrating me. Like, yeah, it's a guilty pleasure TV. We gonna give it to you. The people gonna read, but it's missing. It's missing a magic, and I feel like this episode is so much more evident. I'll say it. I'm disappointed. I won't say disappointed, but I was expecting a whole lot more from a lot of people, and I'm not getting it just yet. Maybe I just got to sit and just continue to watch, but I'm reviewing episode 2, and it's just like, the show is missing. It's missing. It's missing that magical spark. It's missing. It's just missing. It's missing. It's missing. I don't know where it is. Do you know where it is? Do you know? Because I don't know. Is there anything else I did not talk about? I'm trying to think, is there anything I care to talk about? Everybody looks good, Even though these are my opinions, my critique, I will shout out the entire cast. Everyone from top to bottom, production, every cast member, shout out to everyone. Everyone's doing a good job. And congratulations to everybody for the efforts put into making season 6. Because it's not easy, it's not easy. It is a task. It has its ups, it has its downs, but shout out to everybody who's contributing, to the show. Not my live for the end of 2 minutes. Well, if you're just now tuning in, this live will be uploaded to the Oliver Twixt YouTube channel, where you can watch this review and the last one and so many other things. You can watch behind the scenes content that I'm going to be posting very shortly. So please tune in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all bear with me because I care a lot about this show, and I know where the show is going. I know the conversations that are happening, and I just really want the best for the show. And when I see deliberate, intentional things that are not edifying the show, it does make me slightly upset as someone who comes into this, who has always showed up in a situation 100% wanting to give my very best for the good of everyone, not only myself, but everyone included. Support us all, follow us all, stream everyone's music, buy everyone's products, go listen to, right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to me ramble. There's a lot of people in here tonight, child. Right. Chase Atlanta's back. I love you guys so much. And until next time, be sure to pray and Kegel, my people. And Kegel and pray. And stop that motherfucking lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. The Lord need to go back to putting blisters on people's tongues when they lying. When we was little, they was like, well, I know you lying because you got a little bump on your tongue. He need to go back to doing that. Because some of these people on this cast, they tongue will be all bumped up like a crocodile's back. Let me go because I'm getting crunk again. Bye, y'all.